Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody has been well. I hope everybody's had a good week. I did not have a great week, as some of you know. What happened on Tuesday was my voice was really sore. I really could not speak. I don't know what happened. Then Thursday, I had a stomach irritation. My stomach did not work well. Don't know why. The thing does not like me. It likes to autofocus on me. So, but I do have something special. So this is the book that we'll be coloring in today, which is Nelco Neco. But I'll take off those little things and we'll do the big item first. So I want to show the big item first. So the big item first. So put the pencil there. I don't know why that happens. Who here knows what these are? Oh, what are these? Hi, Kim. What are these? Well, what happened was I wanted to refill my sprays because I've been using them a lot. And then I couldn't find them on Amazon. And then I was like, oh, no, why can't I find them on Amazon? I am actually feeling a lot better. I don't know what happened to me health-wise. Yeah. Yep, they are markers. I don't know what happened to me on Tuesday and Thursday. I just was not feeling well. Just happened. Well, what happened was that I cannot find that they don't seem to be carrying or stocking the spray markers anymore on Amazon. And I tried looking on the website, but every time I try to find a place that is there, they're not there. So I'm going to open this up. This is the first time I'm opening them up with you guys. So you all know that this is they say this is a 100 set. I think this might be the 100 set. Is this the 100 set? Oh, yeah, this is the warranty card. Is this the 100 set or is this the 80 set? So as you guys can tell, look at how pretty all the colors are. You guys all got that in there. Look how many beautiful markers are in there. Yes. I have the touch trees. I still have my sprees. I still have the Copics. I still have the Blick. So now I have a lot of markers, but here's the thing. Sprees are running like crazy. I go through my markers really, really crazy, my budget-friendly stuff, before I go into the Copics and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on. I'll have to make a swatch sheet of these. I'll have to make a swatch sheet of the Caliarts. Hi, Molly. How are you? So that's that. Also, the next item. Yes, they are, because I cannot source the what are they called? I cannot resource my sprees. I bought them like 2 or 3 times, my sprees, but now I can't seem to do them. Excuse me. If I take a drink of my and today we are drinking Arizona iced tea, lemon flavor, if anybody wants to know that. So last night, this beautiful little tray, this is a resin tray from Shiny Shazza. They are an Etsy store, and people particularly buy the trays from her on Etsy. I left the link where you can purchase them. So this is a very shiny little resin tray. Now, Shiny Shazza, her stuff is beautiful, but it is expensive. I'm not going to lie. It's on the, I wouldn't say it's expensive, but I would say it's on the, like, it's not cheap either. So I'd give her like a middle point range. But, you know, like, she's always having stuff there, and it's always pretty. And then sometimes I don't get the chance to buy it and do, you know, by the time I get around to looking at the site, some of the stuff is already gone that I want. Then I also got more Paddy Wax. Now, we all know that Grace is a big time into her diamond painting wax. I love wax. So this one, I asked my mother to smell both of these. My mother really liked this one, the Queen of the Nile, which is really nice. I always love everything with pumpkin in it. So this Paddy Wax makes everything last longer. And of course, Grace could not resist after seeing some pictures. And as you know, I finished 15 books this month. I'm up to book 15 this month. I shouldn't say I finished 15 books this month. That would be insane. I finished number 15 this month, so I bought a new book. And this book is called Mine, Reise, Durch, Europa, Osman un Genti being Rita Berman. I think this is illustrated by Rita Berman, and I think this is Travels Through Europe. This is a small book, as you can see, if you look at it there. You know, some people do what's called this. You remember when people were using these? You probably don't remember this, Kim, but people literally would slice the patty wax like bread, and then they would put it in a little tin and then dab their thing in and make it like a sliced bread. Hi, Heavenly. So this is the mine Europe. So you get your nice little house. I saw people coloring in this. I could not resist this, so I must get that book. You know, I do want a couple of other books too, but right now I'm not getting a lot of books. I'm trying to be like more like, okay, only get what I need rather than what I want. Like I had an option of getting what I wanted, and out of all the books I wanted this one because I've not had a new Rita Berman book in a while. So get the little thing here with all the little things in here. This is a smaller book, so smaller books don't seem to do well on lives for whatever reason. Oh, we're gonna do something really cute today, and we are using pencils today, guys. So don't feel like you're not getting your money's worth. These are really cute little books. I love these little books by Rita Berman. So I was hoping that there would be a Halloween picture in here. Look at the little cat laying down there. You know, the house is I'm realizing how much more stuff I've gotten rid of in the house. You know, I've gotten rid of a tremendous amount of stuff. So, I have to get more envelopes so I can do more giveaways. So I will be giving some people some stuff that I think that they would genuinely like. Other people, not so much, you know. But I have a feeling what people like, you know. Yeah, and I just sent my nieces some more books this past week, so I was really happy about that. I was able to get to the post office this week and send them some books, so looking forward to seeing what they think of the new books. You know, I gave them the cute little I gave them the Jade Summer Princesses book because I really don't color in that book that much, and they're young enough where they like that kind of style. Not that I don't like that style; it's just like I don't color in it often enough to justify keeping it. Isn't it a pretty little book? This book is really pretty. I got to think about what I want to color first in it, but I probably will not get to color in it right away because I have my ideas about what I want to do in it. But, you know, I have to truly love a picture to color it. Oh, I like this one a lot. Oh, I like this one. You know, as soon as I put a tag in it, you know that's a good sign. So, yeah, I have to go later on and get some more half and halfway out of it again. How we go through things so fast in my house, I don't know. But there's 2 people in the house, so. It's been weird having my mother back in the house. You know, you get used to doing things a certain way, then the other person comes in and wants to do things their way. Not that that's a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. Isn't it a pretty book? Look at that with all the balloons. This is a much smaller book. London. That is a really pretty book. Oh. I could see me having fun in this book. Really a lot of fun in this book. Oh, that's pretty too. Kind of reminds me of a little country house in the middle of Europe somewhere, like in England or in Germany. That's pretty. Who saw the new DAC paintings that dropped today? Weren't they pretty? That Abraham Hunter was really pretty. I was really tempted, but I said no because you know what? I'm going to be moving. And, you know, the idea is to stay. Yeah, there's some things that I'm going to have to move, but The idea is to try and create less. Then there's this paper test, which I like that they give you a paper test here to see what you can experiment. And then she gives you the list of the other books. This one I have. That one I know I have. I think I have this one. Pretty sure I have the winter one. I know I have this one and this one. I got to remember what I have without looking at the spreadsheet. And then there's a nice little picture in the back too, which I like. So that was that one. So anybody have an idea what we're coloring today? Oops. No. And this book, Nelco Neco, you can get this on Amazon Japan. A lot cheaper than you can buy it on Etsy. If you buy it on Etsy, it's going to cost you a lot more. If you buy it on Amazon Japan, it's a lot less money. Just my opinion. Everybody goes, she's coloring animals. And guess what it is? You are gonna. You have to go here because you're blocking my view. You know what? I think, you know who has good browns? Oh, nice. I don't know which one I'm missing, but I'm always missing something. This. Hotel Sanguine. And yes, it is a Polychromos. Yes, Grace is using her Polychromos. I'm going to do this all on camera, this double page spread. Mods, can we get rid of Hori Price, please? Thank you, but can one of the mods do something? I'm getting this Harvey Price OnlyFans thing. Thank you, Molly. Thank you guys for that. Let's put something on it that it doesn't move. Someone who had something that they did once with the movement. I'm sorry about the autofocus. I don't know why, but I did set it up beforehand before I went on the camera, but I don't know why it does the autofocus. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Thank you, Molly. Thank you to the mods who decided to do that, guys. When we get trolls, let the mods handle it. Don't do any of that. Going forward, there are going to be some new rules. And I want to explain why I think there needs to be some rules and some dictations because there was something that happened in the community, but I don't really want to dwell on it too much. But I don't think bullying and harassing someone who has different opinions than you is acceptable. There, there was a lot of blowback, and this person literally was crying on their video today, and they felt trained and they felt like bullied when they went into another stream. And it wasn't on my stream because I hadn't streamed in a week, but I saw the video and I felt really bad because I had different opinions than this person, but you don't see me attacking them. You don't see me doing crazy things like that. I don't believe that anybody should be bullied, cyberbullied, or threatened. There are going to be things going forward that have to change. There will be no bullying allowed on this because I'm not going to tolerate that behavior. No threatening, no bully. If you have a problem with somebody in the stream, please keep it off of here. I don't want to play mommy. I don't want to be your mommy. I don't want to be your grandmother. And I don't want to be doing that. I want to have a good time when we're here, but I can't do that if people feel like when they come to my stream that people literally target them. It is not acceptable behavior to do that. I just ask that people behave themselves when they're here. And this goes for mods too. You may be a mod, you may not like somebody, but that doesn't mean the mods are above reproach either. I know, but here's the thing, that things came to my attention. I'm not going to say who it was. There was other people who came to my attention and said, well, one of the reasons I'm not going to your stream is because this person is there in your stream and I don't get along with them. Or I feel when I go into your stream, they private message me or do shit like this, some people feel like they can't speak here. I know nobody fights here, but that's because I make it very clear that this is not a place to be fighting. I don't want it. If you have a fight with somebody else in another stream, keep it there. Don't bring it here. I don't need that. I don't need to play referee mama to anybody. And I don't like when I hear about things happening off here that I cannot control. I can only control what's in the stream, in my stream. So do we agree, guys, that we will not bully people? We will not. Hold on. I sometimes will move to the piece out so you guys can see what I'm coloring. I am not here to be anybody's mama. Thank you. So, No, I think I'm pretty lenient because I allow people who've had some issue with other people. In my stream when a lot of people wouldn't give them the time of day. I just think, sometimes things get misconstrued and we take things I know I'm like this. Sometimes I take things very personally. Hi, Danielle. So that's all I want to say about that. So I did some diamond painting last night on my Chuck Pinson, so I was really happy about that. I know I've been working on this one since March, my diamond painting from Chuck Pinson. So probably Wednesday I'll post a picture of it on Work in Progress in the DAC Facebook group. So I've been working on that a lot. I've been cleaning out stuff. You guys know I'm now down to How many books in the collection? I think it's 535 according to my spreadsheet. Done. Whenever you reach the edge, you sometimes need to do this. I'm not an even number. You know, it's going to be said when I leave this house because, you know, this has been my house for the last, how many years have we lived here? 20? About 20 years I've lived here. And before that, I lived in Bay Ridge and Sunset Park in Brooklyn. So Bay Ridge and Sunset Park was my first homes. I gave a lot of my my more cutesy books to my nieces, and some of my Disney books to my nieces. I didn't even get. I have to ask my brother if they got the books because I addressed it to them, not him. So we do a lot of trees today, probably. Yeah, I thought this was a. Hold on, some water. Some water is good to have. Yeah, probably after the stream is over, I'll go get some more half and half. And you see, this is the Polychromos. So Polychromos, I like this color, the same green. So I'm trying to get my swordfish out. It's not. It fits the Polychromos, but my swordfish is what I like more than other things. So see, even when Polychromos are small, you can still get a nice point. Well, that's good. How many pencil sets do you think you have? No, I do want to try those gold Faber ones at some point. Yay! I might get another swatch book when I move. See, I did that really nicely. You know, this is going to be green and orange. The pumpkins are going to be orange and green. But I think it's important to do little things. I chose the Polychromo brown because it's like the pencil that I really like the most with the browns. To tell you the truth, I really do like the browns. The ground is probably going to be yellow. Probably going to make the kittens gray. 16 is not bad, I say. Unless you guys want a different color for the cats. You know, this is probably not a one-stream book. Yeah, we did laundry this morning. I finished up doing the laundry. My mother took the clothes out when I wasn't watching, so I was really happy that certain things came when they did. Who got the Christmas issue of the Halloween Color in Heaven, the new I saw the cover for it. Someone had it already from the Color in Heaven group, but most of those people who have it come from England, so I heard it's going to go on sale on October 27th. I'd just like to see what was in it. Yeah, I'm pretty much done for now for pencils, but you have to remember, I got rid of a whole lot of sets of pencils. I've given away a lot of books, donated a lot of books too. You know, going through my books is probably the one thing I have a lot of. And I'm not talking about my reading books because I have quite a few reading books. I think that should be green, actually. You know what? That should be green. Dark green. The Pablos. Do I have the Pablos? I think I'm pretty much done for my expensive sets. I mean, I still need some of the Inktense. I don't have a complete set of those. This is May Green. Now we're going to go back to brown. We'll use the Pablos today. This is the Pablos. This is what the Pablos look like. Kim is curious. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like my Prismas or this or that." I'm like, no. The thing with the Prismas is that there's a learning curve with them. But I find with the expensive sets that there's a big time learning curve with them. And someone asked me about diamond painting pens. I don't think I'm buying any more for a while. Not because they're not nice or anything. They've been okay, but I haven't seen anything that wows me. What's wrong with the unis? Hmm. Did you see Linda Ravencroft has a new book coming out too? It's called Naughty Fairies. Yeah, she has a book. You know what I say? Then use them up in a book that you don't really color all that much, or use them in a book that you do color a lot in. That way you get use out of them. Like a mandala book. I find that when I color my mandalas, it's usually because I need to have fun with them and just. Here's the May Green. You know, I hate when the trees are. Oh, jeez. I love Maria Troll, but right now I'm not doing that. And then Hannah Causton has the Witch's Cottage one, which I really want that one, but right now I'm not getting it because, you know, I'm in the middle trying to figure out. I saw it and I'm like, oh, this hurts me. Demita Victoria has a new one out too. Should we make this cat gray since the pumpkin's going to be orange? All right, it seems like every other artist that's coming out with a book, I'm like, I can't keep up. Even Deborah Mueller has like books coming out of the woodworks too. Some people can do a very good job of actually keeping up with the books. I'm like, I used to be one of them, but right now I can't because, you know, I got to worry about moving and logistics and what do I really take with me? What do I really want to keep? And I think for me, it's ever changing. Plus, you guys know that Magical Beauties book. I only have one left in it. That's okay. I understand. Bye, Michelle. I think we all know we all have things to do, and we're all like, ah. And today I woke up and I had like hand pain in my left hand. Well, I think for me, it's also about, you know, it's not about the money. If the book is a lot of money, I don't mind paying for a good quality book. Here's my problem right now because I'm moving. I really can't afford to get much more books. I mean, there's so many books I want to get. I'm like, no, I cannot do that to myself. I said I wasn't going to do that to myself. Now we do the pumpkins. So I have to remember this color green. I'll probably write down what I use. So that way I know what I use. Orange glaze. I think for me it's about, this piss off. It's only because I was doing edge work that I needed that. I have that. I have all the Clara. She stopped selling on Amazon because everybody started being like angry at her. Because every time, and now she only sells on her Etsy store, Clara Makova. And really, it really was not her fault. But, people don't really want to hear that. No, she needs the Etsy to be strong. And then when people don't buy on the Etsy, she can't afford to be buying on the... There's just some logic about this. The Etsy sales support the Amazon sales, and people are like, no, we're not having that. And then people complained that it was taking too long for their books to get to them. And, other things happen. But, she has no control over the mail when the books go out. I didn't pay $60 for it. I paid like $50, I think, for the last one. But every book before that was $40. Now, here's the problem, too. The shipping has gotten insane on international stuff. Like, I wanted a diamond painting pen, but I'm like, they wanted to, like, it was going to come up to like $80-something for a pen. I'm like, no, I'm not paying $80 for a pen because of international shipment. I'm not doing $80 for a pen. Who likes my orange? And that's orange glaze. This isn't even a... Let's do Pablo's. Pablo's are pretty good. This is a Pablo. And this is dark green. I'm not doing a midnight blue. I don't do insane colors. I don't even know if I have a midnight blue. I was thinking of doing it a gray, actually, believe it or not. No, I think a lot of you are surprised that I'm doing let's do a gray. You know who has the best grays is actually the best grays go hand down to Prismas, but I don't know where my Prismas are at the moment. I think they're this, and the blue ones are the whole binds. I think I have the blue whole binds. The blue case is the whole binds. I was thinking gray. This is light beige. They say this is light beige, but really, like, come on. Does this look like a light beige to you? It looks like a gray. This is not a light beige. I don't care what anybody says. That's not a light beige. That's a gray. Exactly. Thank you. Light beige with my butt light gray is what it should be called. Light steel gray. Like this is like a what you call a there are these people who do fur and all these things. Like they just color the fur so beautifully. They spent hours doing like these massively click, 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 click on the skin. Red and blue. So we do these red. That'll be blue. What are these? I don't know what these are. What could these be? Oh, my 180 set. La la la. My 180 set. Here's my red. Such a red. Yes, they all my colors. And I do my sets. Fresh red. Isn't it? I love these cases. Did you like the 240? I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say they love them, and other people say they hated them. That the new 240 set. But you see, once you start coloring it in them, I thought this would be a good page to do as fall. It's like a Halloween one. Plus, it's one of my newer books, so don't feel bad. For me, I think the 180 is enough. I'm thinking yellow ochre for the floor, but that's just a thing right now. We'll see how we color later on in them. I don't know. I think for me, well, my situation is a little bit different Kim, because I'm moving. I have the pencils where I like them, you know. Keep that in mind too, you know. It's not sky blue. You know, I saw this girl who I forget what channel it was, but she says that she didn't have the markers to do color by numbers, so she bought the color set, the 180 set, and said that she had a blast in her color by numbers because a lot of the colors that are in the color set you can use in your color by number. I don't know. You know, Kim, my situation is different. You know, if I wasn't moving, maybe I'd buy the 240 set. True. Not of everything, but fresh green. Now we have a cute cat. We just need to do his ears in a darker gray. Light brownish gray. Yeah, I have plenty of those. And most of the time, if I need metallics or neons or like something to sparkle, most of the time I just go to the other sets. No, one of the things I don't do a lot of coloring, I said, is on my animal pictures. I think someone caught wind of that. They're like, blasphemy, blasphemy. I think I want a yellow ochre, but I need to know what the yellow ochre is in this set. If I can't find it here, then it's not gold. No, I don't have it here in this set. Do I have it in this set? Does anybody know what these are? Yeah. Does anybody know what these are? Who knows what these are? Not a lyra. They're too fat for a lyra. This is 836. It's brown ochre. It's closer to the browns. Loomies. Yes, loomies. And right now, I'm not going to get the extra colors. Maybe when I move, I'll get the extra colors. I haven't decided. I think I should go down by two more pencil sets. Yeah, it's brown ochre. And I've used my luminance in quite some time, so. Brown ochre, 50%. I like the cat. I don't do cats. I don't think I've used my Prisma or my home lines yet on this. I'll probably give them to somebody. My Muji pencils I used up. In some ways, this has been good for me because it's helping me figure out what do I really want, what do I not want. This by the cemetery will be a darker brown. I use all the ones I have now, but I don't use my Crayolas as much as I should. Oh, that's an idea. Do you remember that horrible, horrible Crayola, the book thief who stole all our pencils one year? Kim, he stole all our books and pencils and only left us with one coloring book and one set of pencils. And we can only use that set of Crayola pencils. And once we had that, our books would be returned. And the next day, all our books and supplies were returned. That was a terrible thing for me because I'm not used to doing that. Orange. We're definitely not going to finish this picture today, but we will do a lot of work on this picture. You know, I think it's important to do 4 pictures too. Not just like because this one has a lot of pumpkins. You know, it's a cute book and I really want to work in it more. I did spend a lot of money on it, so I should use it more. Someone asked me, what is my favorite issue of Color in Heaven? And I go, well, I've liked all the specials. You know, I can't just pick one because they're all so different. You know, all the artists are beautiful. Can't wait to see what's in there. Like, somebody already had the Color in Heaven out. I'm like, I saw the Christmas one, and I'm like, oh. No, I might just actually. I know it's like it got cold all of a sudden, and we're like all needing to snuggle up and be warm. Right? Did you really like? I love little things like this. You know, what I like about this book is that they divvy it up into 4 sections, 4 seasons. So no matter what, you will always have something to color for your season. Miss May is here. Miss May, do you know what this is? Our favorite is here. I love Miss May. No, it gets hard for me to figure out what I'm sometimes coloring. But I saw this image last week and I was like, oh yeah. There's a Hannah Lynn picture that I want to color in Whimsy Girls around celebrate the holidays too. I'm just a little scared to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Oh, this is a Polychromos. What book I meant? What do you think the book is? Let's see if Miss May can figure out what the book is. Nelco Neco. It's like right up there with like the way that I describe it is if you buy it on Amazon, it's like it reminds me a lot of Monet and Bonheur and Rhapsody in the Forest. It's the best comparison to it. This is probably going to be 2 or 3 streams. Yeah, right. I said Monet de Bonheur and Rhapsody in the Forest, which is the Canuco Gusta. That's pretty much the style, I think. that is similar. It was very similar. I thought you had this book, May. I don't know why, but so how's the weather where you are? It is really cold now. Yeah, well, I'm down to 535 this May. I think ideally I can get the collection down to 500 realistically. Ideally, an ideal collection for me would be 450, I think. That I don't think that's happening. You buy Jane Hankins. Hmm. No, I was like to myself, I want a colorful picture, but I don't want to do too many Halloween pictures because I'll be burnt out. If we don't finish this today, guys, would you like us to continue it and probably next time, or unless you might want to do something else? This is going to be more than one stream. I don't think. What is the new Maria troll? Anybody know the name of the new Maria troll? I want the Witch's Cottage, but I can't get that until after. No, for me, I haven't been buying many new books. Oh, May, this is funny, the name of this color. This is called May Green. This is going to be at least 3 streams, Danielle. There's no way I'm finishing it in 2 streams, maybe 3 or 4. This is like not an easy. Oh, I haven't ordered that one. I think this was the last new one. This is the last new one I bought because I finished 15 coloring books this year, May. 15 this year. This is the one that I got, the brand new one I got. You know who this is by, right? Been lately having a thing for animals and nature and things like that. So this is my travels through Europe. I think it's what it translates to. She's like, really? And you guys know that I don't really ever color. Moon Valley. in 1 year's an achievement year. Only one of those books was from the top 10, and that was the calendar. Now I'm on the verge of finishing 2 more. If I finish those 2 books, I will make it 533. Yeah, I made the goal of 540 this week. That's only because I gave some of the books to my nieces. And then there's so many books I want made, but I'm like, no, I must resist getting them because you know whose book I really want? I want the new Linda Ravenscroft, the Naughty Fairies one that she has, but the shipping. What kills me is the book will be almost $55 if I get the new Linda Ravenscroft book. And I've never paid more than 30 something for a book by Linda Ravenscroft, but I'm not paying $50 for a book. Who saw the new Anastasia Ali Cole the Reaver book too? That book would cost me almost $50 to get, and that's with shipping being as expensive as it is, and that's from one of the cheaper stores. I like Mandolin. I like the title, the English translation that you have, Moon Valley. I think this needs to be sharpened. I didn't get the last one either, the Amnoratine book. I didn't get the last I didn't get a lot of books actually this year because the shipping is outrageous. But that's part of the problem because of COVID and everything that happened. I paid for the new Clara McCullough book. I got it when it first came out. I knew it was going to be my last big expensive. No, I shouldn't say that it was my last expensive book. Okay, what was my last expensive book? A Lovely You, and the Girls with Folk Painting. The last two Etsy books that I bought were Girls with Folk Painting, which is the new Momo girl, and I Paint You a Lovely. I have Mysteria, but I have all the other books that I want. I don't have the Dragon book by her, the I Dream of Dragons book. I don't have that one, but I have everything else. And I have the white version of the Mermaid Legends, the first printing. And that book is coming apart too. So there are some issues there. I'm thinking they should be pink, but tomorrow if I come home early enough and she leaves early enough, maybe we'll do another stream with this in there. I think I'm going to do the ground too. This is orange glaze, by the way, guys, in the Polychromos. There have been problems. You didn't lie, you just forgot you had them. I have, I think. Here's the problem, Kim, with that. There's a supply now issue with it, and people got very mad at her last time she tried to have her books on Amazon. People were complaining about the way she ran the Amazon, so she's not dealing with that anymore because too many people complained, which ruins it for other people. So other people ruined that, and people were angry at her, and she got a lot of hate when the books moved to Amazon. But it was enough to convince her not to move her books to Amazon. I know, it was a terrible situation for Clara Makova to be in because If you ever get a chance to meet Clara Makova or talk to Clara Makova, she's a real, very, very nice woman. She is like a very sweet woman. Who didn't deserve a lot of the hate that she got the last time she tried. You can't make everybody happy. It's impossible. But no, and some people complain about this. And here's the way that I view that. You're not going to make everybody happy. It's just not technically feasible to make everybody happy. And this is a Pablo. You guys know that I don't love you. Exactly. You can't make everybody happy. No, and books sometimes make people insane. Brown ochre. No, I was going to color this crown differently, but I think I'm going to color it the same. That's good that hubby knows how to do that. He'd be useful in a Walking Dead. Dark green. I need heat too. It's incredible. I started wearing my jacket the other day to work. I was wearing a sweater. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put all the books that I'm not currently using back in their boxes and back in their things. So then I can vacuum the floor and do all the things I need to do. It's a shame that I have to do that, And I'll put this probably in here so I know that it's in here. I'm thinking about how big is the new house going to be? Me and my mother are going to have to buy new beds. We're going to have to buy a new desk too. And me and my mother are talking about the desk because the situation is that I want a very certain kind of desk. I'm not getting that big ass organizer that I want, that like Dream box, which is an absolute beautiful box. It's a beautiful way to organize your supplies, but I don't think that's for me per se because of the price tag. But it gives us ideas about what we want, and we're talking about different things in general about where should the desk be put, And I'm saying I think we should put the desk in the living room, if anywhere, because I think that might be more spacious and maybe it would give her a sense that the desk is hers too, not just mine. The houses in LA that my mother's been looking at are really pretty. See, this and this are the same color, except this is the harder pressed. This one over here is the this hard pressed. This one is lightly pressed. So you see the glimmer. As you guys can probably tell, I'm a big time fan of candy, so I'm going to make these pink and red. I'm going to make them pink and purple. Maybe pink and red. Where's my reds? Why don't I have any reds in this set? It's very odd that I don't have any reds in that set. Carmine red. Because I did have my car. Well, this is actually an autumn picture. There are a lot of books out there with autumn themes in there. Creative Haven has a whole book called Autumn Themes. They have like there are a lot of people who are right now. A lot of companies make autumn. They're fun. I think in some ways it gives you a little bit more freedom to do the things you want to do. Does the swordfish sharpen? Follow me. Okay. Someone. Wait till you see the Christmas themes and the winter theme ones. Mina Victoria has a few. Jade Summer has a few Christmas ones. Color in Heaven does. You know, basically, Ava. Does Ava Brown have one or not? Miss Kim? I think people have Christmas mandalas, Halloween mandalas. Well, we just answered the question. Yes, you know what? I'm still doing Halloween, Kim. I'm still doing autumn. I don't move my December books out till maybe right before Thanksgiving. And then there are books like Hannah Lynn, who has her Whimsy Girls celebrate the holidays and other festive occasions, which means they celebrate all the holidays. And then some things like I really do like different sharpeners. Oh, that's right. You did not get to see the new tray. Look, for those who are not here. I've never had the rough funners, so I don't know what they look like. I don't know how they feel, and I don't know what sharpener would be good for them. But I would think the swordfish. So for anybody who's wondering what this is a resin tray. And this comes from Shiny Shazza. More Paddy Wax. Anybody who's curious. Isn't it? Diamond painting is fun once you get into all the accessories. Oh, May. Okay, she says, have fun at the soccer game. I might have to make this kitty yellow. Well, here's the ones that have the best. This one is my favorite. This one is my favorite sharpener because it has everything. This one is, I don't really like this one because it makes my pencils too long. This one I'm trying to fix right now. It got stuck in a weird ass way. This is the call angle, which works just as well as the swordfish. So those are my 3 pencil sharpeners that I have that's hand fixed. So keep that in mind. The F-mat is good for the thicker pencils too. This way, no matter what happens, I have the ground colored. What do you mean it won't do the squares? The cat is not wrapped in, well, he's a zombie cat. He's dressed like a zombie or a mummy. Remember, we still got the second half of this page. This is what the second half of the book looks like, guys. That's what the second part of the picture looks like. So keep that in mind. I have to also try and remember what I'm using, so I'll probably refer back to the video. I think we're going to do this all on camera. Tell you, everybody thinks everything is one-dimensional. The swordfish one, what does it do? The heartbeat? I don't know why it does that. Now suddenly it's not flashing anymore. See, now it's not doing the pulsing anymore. Before it was doing this pulse, pulse, pulse. And someone called it heartbeat once. I don't know what the comment was, why it gave you a red warning. I'm not sure what it did. Not sure what you're talking about. I don't know how to do that. My camera doesn't have a switch like that. I've never learned how to do turn the autofocus on. It has no switch for autofocus on it. My old camera did, but this one, I see the red warnings. What are red warnings? I'm like, I don't see red warnings. We're not going to finish this in one stream, Danielle. I don't know why it would do that. Maybe you said something about, you know, various things or the C word. We can't say the. Yeah. What was the question that you asked? I don't remember the question you asked me. Sorry, but I see no question. Oh, Miss Danielle. Miss Danielle missed something I showed at the beginning of the show. Let's see if she knows what this is. What is this? What is this, Danielle? What could a black bag mean? Does anybody know what a black bag means? If you've been coloring a while, you know what the black bag means. Yes. They came only because I'm going through my sprees so fast that I'm going through my sprees like super fast, guys. So the only thing was close. Okay, here's what's happening with the sprees. And you guys know I buy the 128 set. So when I went to buy the another set of sprees, I didn't see them in stock at Amazon. So I went to Spree's website and they gave me the Amazon link. And they're no longer carrying the sprees. I don't know if they're retooling them, they're out of stock, or what's the story. So the only thing that's comparably close to them in price range is the Caliarts. Maybe the whole hoo-hoos, but don't really want the hoo-hoos. I like my Caliarts because I know what I get with them. This is like going to be my fourth set of Caliarts, to tell you the truth. I've only ever had like two, I think maybe two. Yeah, 3 sets of sprees. So I'm trying. We know how much I love coloring pumpkins. I love coloring pumpkins. This, I think, is going to take 3 or 4 streams. I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to take at least 3 streams to finish this. 2 more streams after this one, and then I hope I can get another stream in tomorrow. If mommy doesn't want the computer, if she doesn't need it for this or that. So we have colored the ground. So this is what we have colored so far. We have colored the ground, the trees, some pumpkins. Oh my, I don't know why they would be doing. Oh, that's terrible when you get broken legs. I don't have that happen too often. When I was first starting off using my Prismas. I had pressed too hard, which broke the lead inside. Mm-hmm. I'm good. We are calling from the Nelco Neco book, and we're calling this cute autumn page. I don't see too many people color from it, so I was like, which pencils do you have? You have to remember, sometimes pencils are a different medium than markers. In fact, pencils take just as long to learn as markers do, if not longer sometimes. You know, I started off as a pencil, well, then went to marker, and when I came back to pencils, I found that I was a better colorist because I had worked with markers, which taught me how to be lighter. I want to know which pencil she's having an issue with. Yeah, we did this. You know, the Black Widows normally don't break. I've never had a problem with the Widow's doing that, but I've had problems with other pencils doing that. Okay, so you see this little pumpkin here. Yeah, so pencils are as different as can be. Different brands take different methods. There's always putting them in the oven, but I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, someone said they put them in their oven for about 10 seconds, heated them up, then put them on a cooling rack. And that's how they fix the broken cores, but I wouldn't recommend doing that because I would be too afraid to start a fire. Ooh, that's very bad. My first set of Prisma, I had two broken leads, and then I fixed them when I put them through one of the better sharpener, through a cum sharpener. Yeah, my very first. Where's my orange? I'm like, where did my orange go? I think after I do the pumpkins, we're going to be done for the day. So I have to do this pumpkin, these pumpkins, and that pumpkin, and then we're going to be done. And then we'll finish the rest of this probably, hopefully tomorrow, if we can get some streaming time in tomorrow, because I feel like, you guys waited very patiently for me through my health issues, I don't know what happened with my body this week. It was just like, it was completely, I feel like also I was very, very exhausted this week, but that's because I've been going through my stuff, moving stuff out, throwing stuff out, cleaning. Trying to keep everything in a way that's easy to maintain. Me and my mother are going to heat up the chicken that we made on Thursday. She made on Thursday night. We didn't eat the leftovers. We had something else, but we'll have leftovers tonight. And we still have the sky to do too. We have the graves to do. We have this cat. So I'm gonna make this like white. Probably. So, I've been busy cleaning and working. And I think I'm just, this week I was just suffering from maybe a little bit of exhaustion. Because, no, I don't have C. And we all know what C is. Yeah, we're not really allowed to talk about it. Otherwise, you could get a strike or something on your channel. People have had this happen. So, this is what we have colored. So, remember, there's a second part to this, Danielle. Keep that in mind. Oh, I already have an idea that I'm going to color this house purple. Well, maybe another color. We don't know yet. So, this is a fun picture. I think that I picked something that's gonna take a few streams. So, I'm just gonna put this here so you guys know that I'm. Yeah, I know, right? It's not gonna be so. Let's see what we have used. Pablo Moomies, a Polychromos, another Polychromos, Prisma, Pablo, and Pablo. So keep that in mind. This is only the first page. There's a whole other section. This is the whole other section. This is the whole second page too. So keep that in mind when you do that. So of course I put a little sticky so I remember where I am in the book. Otherwise I'll never remember where I am. I have this thing where I can't remember where things are unless I have a little tab on them. So that's what I like to do. I always like to keep everything in place. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. We will probably come back. Hopefully I can come back tomorrow. If I don't come back tomorrow, I will probably come back on Tuesday. Also next Saturday, I am getting a fill-in in the morning, but I do not know if I'm going to stream next Saturday or not. Depends on a couple of things going on in my real life. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I know I have. A happy coloring, everybody. And may the color force be with you. Stay safe, socially distanced, wear a mask when appropriate. And everybody stay safe, healthy. Bye, everybody. So we are done with the stream for today. I hope everybody has enjoyed this. And may the color force be with you. Bye.